You walk into a room and within seconds, you already know something is off. Not because anyone told you, not because anything obvious happened, just a shift in the air, a look that lasted a moment too long, a laugh that didn't quite reach someone's eyes. And while everyone else carries on, you file it away, quietly, without saying a word. If that sounds familiar, there's a reason you do that, and science has a name for it. In the 1990s, psychologist Elaine Aron identified a trait she called sensory processing sensitivity, or high sensitivity. Her research found that around 15 to 20% of people are born with a nervous system that processes the world more deeply than most, not more emotionally, more thoroughly. These people don't just see a room, they read it. They notice the micro expressions, the shift in someone's posture, the word that was chosen carefully, and the one that wasn't said at all. Neuroscience adds another layer to this. Brain imaging studies have shown that quiet, observant people tend to show greater activation in the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for deeper processing, pattern recognition, and social awareness. In other words, their brains aren't doing less, they're doing more. The quiet isn't emptiness, it's processing. You've always been the one who notices. The friend who could tell something was wrong before anyone said a word. The one who remembered the small things, what someone mentioned once in passing that they didn't think anyone was paying attention to. But you were. You've sat in conversations and watched the real one happening underneath. The tension between two people who are pretending everything is fine. The excitement someone is trying to hide. The sadness that's wearing a smile. And most of the time, you said nothing. Not because you didn't care, because you understood that some things aren't yours to name. You've been called quiet, reserved, maybe even distant. But what they didn't realize is that while they were talking, you were listening to everything they weren't saying. That's not a social limitation. That's a rare kind of intelligence. But here's the part nobody talks about. Seeing that much is exhausting. When you process the world more deeply, you also carry it more deeply. The tension in a room that no one else felt. You felt it for everyone. The conversation that seemed fine to others. You left it replaying something in your head for hours. And sometimes that depth makes the world feel louder than it should, more crowded, more draining. Not because something is wrong with you, but because you're running on a different frequency to most of the people around you. Elaine Aron's research was clear on this. High sensitivity is not a disorder, is not anxiety, is not weakness. It's a trait, one that comes with both a gift and a cost. The gift is what you see. The cost is how much you feel it. And learning to hold both without apologizing for either, that's the work. So if you spent years wondering why you seem to pick up on things others miss, now you know. Your quiet isn't absence, it's attention. Your stillness isn't passivity, it's depth. The world often rewards the loudest voice in the room, but the quiet observer in the corner already knows what the loudest voice hasn't figured out yet. You don't need to speak first to understand the most. You never did. If someone came to mind while you watch this, maybe they need to hear it too.